Okay, welcome back everybody. So I was at a loss. Like I say, I'm still sort of tempted to do a dock area where I said earlier. But having given it a little bit of thought, I thought, and my hotbar should be a bit of a giveaway, that we would come and try and find the end portal. The reason for this is because unobtainium, you know? Like, I mean, that literally says it all. So to get a lot of the sort of top end gear and equipment, we need unobtainium. It'd be quite nice to get an angel ring to replace this armor. Then with the, well, probably the unobtainium armor. You know, that gives us something that we can work toward. And, I mean, I'll be honest, ooh, hello. I can't actually remember if we included like a better end mod. Get out of it. So with the better end mod, what we would get is there would be a bunch of new biomes, new blocks, sort of decor and otherwise, that we can use potentially in our build. So it'd be nice to have access to those before we start building anything, I would say. However, I can't actually remember what sort of blocks and things it adds, so it'll be a go there and find out kind of scenario. Hey everyone, welcome back. See, I wandered around the stronghold that we were at for a little longer, and to be honest, it was looking more and more like yeah, it was looking more and more like the end portal generated in that massive cavern. So I've basically used a warp scroll, went to spawn through a Eye of Ender, and it's telling us to head south, which is basically where we're up to now. Take a bunch of the... Aha! Here we go. And portal. Yeah, see, we're going to need all 9. So it's definitely going to be a trip back for, what, another 5? Which we won't have enough blaze powder for. You know, I'm sure on the last version of this I played, there was water here. Bit of this, bit of that. Grab the backpack, throw that back on. welcome to the end. Now, I might just smack this dragon and see. Obviously, I don't have a bow with me, so unless I can shoot it with these. No. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let us smack it with a sword. But we can grab that head. I'm sure there should be a chest or something, surely. Like there should be an entire below decks to this, I'm pretty sure. However, it's not looking particularly promising. I am regretting not bringing a bow right now. I kind of want to kill it. I mean, potentially if it did land, I could smack it enough. It's not looking like... I'm not even seeing... Maybe we need to kill it before it opens one of the end gateways. This would be a lot easier with a bow. A lot easier. Like just any old bow, I think. To at least take the crystals out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try again. Bit of that. I mean, the one thing I didn't bring is glass bottles, so that'd be useful. but you know, we can respawn him. It's not the end of the world. Come on, stupid dragon land. So we can actually hit you and do some damage. Okay. Well, that's that done. Grab that. Now we can carry on with what we came for. Unobtainium. So yeah, this is all the new end stuff. Or some of all the new end stuff. The end for dummies, eh? That's not very nice. The only thing that does worry me with having this mod in, it's very pretty and there's some very nice blocks, is that it may make finding all the unobtainium even harder. I think I'll probably shut up and I'll record myself just flying around for a while. Just trying to find unobtainium. This looks to be... How weird are those things? Nope. Get away. Get away. Chorus squid. How bizarre. And Highlands, though, you know. Get out of it. Are they even dropping anything? It's hard to tell. So let's just have a look. See. It'd be nice if there was some on the surface for ease. It's not the biggest of biomes, though. Barrens, highlands. We do need some of this stuff actually. You guys are incredibly annoying. And highlands. Maybe worth dipping down underneath the island. Barrens, barrens, highlands. Now the first ones are always the hardest. It's all about getting the charms, really. And I have always struggled getting the unobtainium. Like the first lot of unobtainium usually takes me literally hours. Hey everyone, welcome back. So it's been, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes and I kind of got sick of flying around. So I took to just vein mining everything. I started off with a hammer, which is down to about half durability. Obviously it's very expensive. These things are so annoying. Very expensive to repair. So I've switched to the Excavate 3 netherite pickaxe. Changed the vein mining to the small tunnel. And finally, we managed to find one of interest. Actually, no, let's just... actually, no, we can't do it with that, can we? Should be able to do it with this. There we go, yeah. Unobtainium ore. One. Wow. However, that should now mean... I'll just dig up. Throw this down. Not there. Nope. Wrong one. Head back to here. Hopefully we can triple that. And then we need, I think, sugar, bottle, bottles of water. I have to just grab the unobtainium charm. There. Needs mundane potion, which yeah, is water bottle and sugar. Then we'll have to crush up one of those ingots. I'll just throw everything back in there. Shut that back in there. More and pestle that. And then to get that, you just smelt that up. Throw that into there. And then that. Really? Should be that. Just wait on these. This should make our life a lot easier then. Like even just running back through that cave, we'll probably find some. At least that's what I'm hoping. Titanium site is there. Chuck that in there. Let's just throw those in there. Right, then we need one of these. that and that makes it indestructible. Turn it on. Give it a wear. I'll throw that in there. Actually almost got enough levels to get that looting 3 on the sword. It's a shame it's only looting 3 though for 144 levels. So that's that. Right, let's just empty this because, I mean, I've changed it now to void the end stone, but it's pretty full. I threw a load of end stone out of there. Okay, so it's been like a minute. I just wanted to literally show you. So obviously I put the backpack on, come back through the waystone, and right there, 2 unobtainium. This is why I said earlier, the hard part is just getting the first. I mean, that is, the chances of that happening are pretty slim, but you know, like if I head back down here, there's a chance if I fly around these tunnels a little bit, someone will become apparent in the walls. These things are just really annoying. They need to go away. I mean, I'm not sure what the range is on. Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, we don't necessarily need all that much. It'd be nice to get enough to, well, ideally get the armor and whatever we need for the angel ring. The problem is we can't do the angel ring until I've started Britannia. And I'm not 100% sure. I know I want to do quite a big build for it because it's such an important part of the progression of this pack, but I'm not 100% sure what to do for it just yet. Hey everybody, welcome back. Not a lot has really gone on. I've chopped a load of trees up here. My thinking being, obviously I was on about doing a dock down here, but we're going to need a bunch of probably various wood types. I'd like to use as many as possible. So we're going to need some tree farm of some description. Now, I did venture over to Chunk's base yesterday. He was having difficulty with a little bit of something. I don't know if he's left it open. But Chunk tends to use create quite a bit. Yeah, with this contraption. I won't spoil what it does, and it's fairly obvious, I guess, if you know create. But he couldn't get it working, so I come and tried to help him. Like I said, I don't really know create, but it got me thinking. You know, like I say, we need wood. We need to do some tree farms. It'd be an ideal opportunity to probably do something along these lines. I have used it before very sparingly. I think the last time we played all the mods 6, I did a door with it. That was a lot of trial and error. Usually I'd just grow the trees in like hopper botany pots or whatever, but obviously we don't have access to those yet because we've not done Britannia. And equally I can't be bothered to keep going and obviously getting a bunch of different woods manually. So I'm thinking sort of lay out a few circles up here and basically like that crop farm that Chunk had, we'll just have the same sort of idea but for trees. It's a shame really because I'm actually the only one on the server, so now would be a good time to go and explore a bunch. since nobody else is loading chunks. However, I can't actually think of anywhere to go and explore. You know, we're not geared up enough to go to like all the mods dimension and do dragons and things. And the only way we could get close to that, we'd have to go mining probably. We'd have to get more ultimodium, more vibranium. Not too much more ultimodium though, that being said. But obviously, ideally, I want the unobtainium armor because I think that's the best in the pack. An angel ring to obviously have the flight, but in order to do the angel ring, it's sort of locked behind Britannia. So we're kind of stuck in a bit of a loop, chicken and egg as it were. So I think the best thing to do, like I say, is to, well, I keep throwing my Mahau in here. Just grab a bit of dirt. So one thing I did actually do, and I think that was last night, I don't think I recorded it, is I needed a shovel to obviously flatten out some of the land up here to essentially give us more area to put the farms down, and I enchanted this just on a whim, and we got experience boost 1, which isn't great. However, since I've now put indestructible on it, you know, I can do whatever I want with it. I can chop trees. What if we put this back on shapeless? And we get XP for that. So yeah, I just chopped that little tree. We got 6 levels. Like, even the stone doesn't really matter. Obviously, coupled with the fact that I'm wearing that glove, also we get better mining speed and a better base mining level. So even with a shovel, we're chopping andesite. We still get the andesite, and we got what, another level for doing that. So it's not too bad. Obviously, at the minute we don't have an XP farm. One thing I did do as well is I finally got to 144 levels. So I did get around to putting looting onto the sword, which I then went back to the mining dimension and killed a bunch of bats. So we got a few bat wings. So I've actually made 3, I think, 3 mega torches. There's one over there, and sort of one over that way, I think. So most of this area now, you know, we could be up here even at night. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that would bother us, I would imagine, would be phantoms. So a lot of this now is just a case of obviously terraforming the top, although I may just scratch the terraforming part for now and work on just getting some of the parts together for create, because that's going to take a little while, especially in light of the fact I'm not 100% sure what I need, so it's going to be kind of trial and error. Oh wow. So what I'm thinking here is I may actually run this out a little bit. And then have like a semi-sheer cliff face into the ocean. Not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, I know what's going on there. That's where we dug out the stairs, I think. So it's definitely still flowing water somewhere. I can hear it. That's better, because that is loud. So yeah, it'd be quite nice, I think, to have a sort of sheerish, maybe even sort of curving out a little bit cliff face. Take this back a little bit. Potentially use the moss block, I guess, as well. And obviously we can follow that around, certainly on some of this, to incorporate that cave. It's largely just trying to come up with a plan. Obviously my original plan, I guess, for the base was to try and use mine colonies. However, I don't think, certainly from a base perspective, obviously like with mine colonies, you know, you've got a woodcutter that could go and chop trees. I'm not sure how they react to like modded trees, so if we end up using some modded wood or something like that, we're going to have to then farm that another way regardless. So, like if we just pull up the map, obviously we've got all of this biome essentially to play with. You know, like we could go into this a little bit. I mean, that's just crazy. Not quite sure why that is the way it is, but you know, we can fix that. But we've got a lot of room in essence to play with. So if I focus on essentially my sort of personal base, I guess, sort of working out from like here. So I think, like I say, we'll do a dock there. That's kind of asking for something, as is sort of down here, but we'll focus on the north for now. So yeah, we'll do it like a dock there. There'll probably be a dock here. I'd like to widen this river and going into there. I'm not sure what to do with that lake yet. That slime island most likely will have to go. Obviously, like the tree farm's going to take most of this section up here, I would imagine. But like, I can't remember if I mentioned it in the first episode or not. I want to do kind of like a settlement, I guess. So in my mind, at least, any farms would be on the outskirts, and then sort of more inland would be the settlement. So then we can do the mine colonies sort of more centrally, like down here. Still leaving plenty of room for any of my bits and bobs, like farm-wise, sort of around the edge. And obviously this is a largely clear area. It's not flat particularly, but I mean, we could just fly over there, just have a look. Don't think I've actually flown over here and had a proper sort of bird's eye view of it. Yeah, this is it, I think. It doesn't look anywhere near as big from the air, this is why I want to create flight, to be honest, because it's kind of easier to get a bit of a feel for it. So this is the river I want to widen, like at this point at least. It's not too bad going around here. Maybe just make it a little deeper. There's a bit there that needs work. Like I say, the tree farm will be up here. I'm thinking put a bridge from like here. Yeah, bridge from here to like over here. Somewhere. Obviously the Y level's sort of off. It'd be quite nice to have a bridge going over here with the river under it. Obviously we're going to have to chop a bunch of these trees out of the way anyway. Which, to be fair, these ones could go because they're in the way of where I would widen the river in any case. But obviously this would need to be deeper as well. But that's a job for another day. Like I say, this really is the focus for now. Which in large part also includes me trying to, I guess, flatten the area off a little bit. It doesn't need to stay flat. I'm just trying to get an idea of kind of scale. Like I don't really know sort of radius wise how big to make the circles or anything like that. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you've got any questions. I've been Winsworth. Take care, everyone.